Okay, Dawn. I had to like write down some notes because I seriously couldn't get all my points down without having to review what I said or had to review the video. So guess what? I'm gonna go down this list and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know what I think. Um, I agree with you on some points and I disagree on others. First of all, I want to know why is it that women are considered freaks? You know, if they have sex with a bunch of men or a bunch of men, and if a man has sex with a bunch of women, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? 33, nigga, 33. I'm gonna be on 35 by the end of the week. It's all cool. I don't understand that. Because, as a matter of fact, I just got to reading this book called Dear G Spot by Zane, one of my favorite authors. I need everybody to pick this book up. This book talks about everything about sex. As a matter of fact, the title says Dear G Spot, straight talk about sex and love. And she talks about everything. She has great points and just she educates. This book really educates. But let me read an excerpt. It says, let me see. Oftentimes, discussing your most intimate desires can be easier with a stranger than the one you love, which is probably why some women go ahead and do those one night stands. And the reason why is because you are so afraid that he will get a strong or get the wrong impression of you. And to be honest, I know that some men are guilty of making their women feel that way. Men have a tendency to think that they should be the first one to experience certain things with a woman, and yet they are the first ones to brag about how many times they've done it in the past, which is so true. I hate that. For example, I was dating this guy once, and I asked him how many women he slept with. He was fast to blurt out this ridiculous high number, boasting about it, in fact. However, when I asked him did he want me to answer the same question, he said hell no, and said that any number I could possibly tell him over 3 would be too high, because in his mind, it was different for women. Let me say this. Women have a past too, so get the hell over it and enjoy the fact that she knows what she's doing already. Why do you think so many men are obsessed with virgins? Is it because of tight pussy? Well, let me school you. Virgins don't know shit about pleasing a man, so why the obsession? All pussy conforms back to the same size. Hell, big ass babies pop out of them. You follow? I think you get my point. Make a woman feel comfortable about discussing her sexuality, and 9 times out of 10, she will. Which I agree. That's simply, basically summing up everything I had to say. Those 3 paragraphs basically put it. You know what I'm saying? And as far as, if your husband is only has sex with 3 women, and what if you all freak or whatever as far as the woman goes, well, that's why you talk about your do's and don'ts and see where your partner stands on what you know, what you don't know. And for all you know, even if you tried everything in the book, doesn't mean you're gonna like everything. And if you one of those special freaks that just like everything, I mean, then you technically probably need another lover, unless that person is really dear to you, and which in that case you want to stick around with that guy. Now, opening your legs or having a bunch of lovers makes you less wanted. Yes and no, because if a person really sees how special you are, then they'll excuse that. Especially if, whatever the case may be. I mean, if you just present yourself as a hoe and just bounce your booty on whoever, then technically you probably will be less wanted. Sorry, ladies. I mean, I'm fighting for you here, but at the same time, some things are true. Otherwise, though, as I was saying, being less wanted for having more sexual partners is not necessarily true. Just get tested, and I don't think you should just keep your legs closed, ladies. I mean, don't just pop off on the first night. Don't just let a dinner be the key to that. But y'all set your own pace, because it can be different for each what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I just lost my mind. It could be different for each couple. Like, one guy you could just obviously tell what his mind's on, depending on how he holds the conversation, what he talks about, what he does, how he treats you. Then it could be a guy that's just real sweet and you can tell he's genuine. That's the number one thing I always look for in a guy, is genuinity and honesty. Because honestly, those things will definitely let you know what it is, what y'all need. And talk. Communication is key. So last thing I wanted to say. One thing. I have a tongue ring. As if some of y'all didn't know. I have a tongue ring, and I've already gotten tried like 3 or 4 times over just having a tongue ring. I wanted this back in 7th grade. And so it's like, for me, the people class me as a freak because I have that. Or they say I suck dick and all this crazy shit. Well, you know what? I wanted it in 7th grade. I know damn well I wasn't even thinking about that in 7th grade. I just got it like 2 or 3 months ago. But, I mean, I had to get it when I was 18. It was the only way I could do it. I'm now like 19, but it's alright. I finally decided to go ahead and get it, which, like I said, 7th grade, I damn sure wasn't thinking about that. My last thing to close, nobody else talk about Kim Kardashian because we all know she's a hoe. She's pretty, but she's a hoe still. Because, you know, and it has nothing to do with being filmed, because some women just want to take it up a notch after you've been, okay, I kiss you, you kiss me, you suck here, I suck there, and we hunch, and okay, now orgasm, it's over. Sometimes you gotta knock it up a level. So for her, or I don't know how Ray J did that one, I don't even want to comment on that. That's a whole nother video. But anyways, women, ladies, fellas, all y'all, that's my little story. That's my take on everything. And Dewan, hopefully you agree with that. Get back at me, leave your comments, alright? And subscribe. Holla.